We got some snow that ended in freezing rain, so everything right now is pretty icy. It'll thaw up in a little bit once the sun actually comes out more. This year I've been trying something new with the chicken water to try and help prevent it from freezing in the winter. And instead of the top fill water containers with the spout on the bottom that freezes up often, I picked up this rubber bowl from Tractor Supply. I think I actually got it in the equine section, but I have it on top of another metal bowl to give it some added height. And that's because I don't want my ducks getting into it and swimming in the water. But the nice thing about this is if it freezes over, it's easy to remove the ice, even if it's a solid block, because it's pliable. Where the bowl I used last year was a hard plastic, and it was a little bit more difficult to get ice chunks out of it to refill. You can see they've already got some dirt in it, but it makes it easier for me, and I actually like it so much that I might just use this bowl year round. We'll see about that, but that's what I'm doing this year. And so far we haven't had a full freeze where it's solid, but there has been a little layer of ice, and it's easy to just get that top layer of ice off. Hi, Smiley. Hi, Olive. So that's what I'm doing in the chicken coop this winter, and I'll let you know how I like it. I already did my rabbit chores this morning. I'll save that for another video. But right now, because we did get some snow, I need to get the snow off of this because I don't want it to collapse. And this is just kind of an extension on their run that we've put in for them. We've got cattle panel here and then just some deer netting. Obviously this is not predator proof, but this is just for them to have some extra space during the day instead of free ranging. It works for us and we like it, and the chickens like it. You all done playing? Another thing that we do to prepare for winter is we disconnect our hose. Now, I will put this over the actual faucet. That way I can still utilize this to fill up my chicken water and the rabbit's water. So this will just remain uncapped. And this is like a little glove for the faucet. You can Velcro it on there pretty good. And I've used this for a couple of years, and I've never not been able to get water out of here to fill up the animals' containers. So we do this. The only tedious part is that you do have to remove this glove every time and then remember to put it back on, but it's pretty simple. I believe I got these from Amazon, and it came in a pack of 6, maybe 8 of them. This is only the second one that I've had to use, so they do last for quite a while. Hi guys, so it's been about a month since I've been using the rubber bowl as a chicken waterer, and it's been working out really well, exceedingly well actually. And now that we are in January, the temperatures at night can get pretty cold, sometimes into the single digits. And so there's been plenty of mornings when the water bowl has been completely frozen over. And to dump the ice out, all you have to do is flip it over. And if the ice sticks, because the bowl is rubber and pliable, you can just stomp on it a little and the entire block of ice will come out. And if you can see right here is from this morning. It is actually pretty cold today. I think it said it was 12 degrees. And the water that I have given them already is already beginning to freeze a little. So I'm about to go refill their water. I'll dump that out again and give them some fresh water. It's been about, I did their water at 7:30 this morning. It's now 1 o'clock. So it froze up pretty quickly. But in the evening, whatever water is remaining, I'm actually going to put a small scoop of scratch grain in the bottom so that come morning when it's frozen and I tip that over, it will encourage the chickens to break it down themselves. So it's kind of like a sensory activity for toddlers. I wouldn't recommend doing that throughout the day. Two reasons for myself. One being that I don't want to encourage my ducks to try and play in the water. And then the second reason being that I don't want to encourage my chickens to try and get any treats that sink to the bottom just because their wattles will get wet and could get frostbite. So I'm going to try that, adding the scratch grains to see if the chickens will be able to break up the ice for me. But depending on if I do the water or if my kids do the chicken chores, I will dump the ice blocks outside of the coop sometimes, whereas my kids will just flip it over inside the run and then stomp on it there. I don't foresee any issues with keeping the chunk of ice inside the coop. It's just ice, it won't hurt them. But I thought by putting some of the scratch grains in it at night after they go to bed so that it's frozen by morning, once you flip it over, the grains that would sink to the bottom will be on the top, and then that'll give them something to do. So I'm gonna try that and see how it goes. But for the most part, it's definitely cold. Hi everyone. Yesterday we got a couple inches of snow that ended in freezing rain. My dogs are playing in it. It works for us, and we like it, and the chickens like it. It's coming off the trees.